welcome to Writer Always Write. Next to lavender, green is one of my most favorite colors to write with. I don't see it used very often, but when I do, I am pleased and surprised. Today, I have some lovely greens that I enjoy writing with. The first green that I'd like to show you is by Edelstein Pelican, and it's called Olivine. This lovely green I have been writing for, shake it just a little bit. This lovely green I have been writing with for quite some time, and I absolutely love it. I use it when I'm sending my personal letters, and even sometimes because it has a darker shade to it, even professional letters. That's professional letters that I think would be acceptable to some. Not everyone would appreciate getting a professional letter in green, but there are some who would. This has a lovely shading to it and a nice green, darkish green to it, where it gets a lighter green to it as well. And we're just going to do a short little writing sample with it. And this is called Olivine, and it is by Pelican. I love that. I love how dark that is. It has a nice rich color to it. And let's see if you can see that. If you can see that okay. You can see that shading in there. That is just rich and gorgeous. Get this top back on here before we have any mishaps. The second green that I've been writing with in the last maybe 6 months or so is the Franklin Christoph Black Forest. And this is another lovely shade of green. It has a rich darkness to it that I have enjoyed writing with. And I also use this in personal letters as well. And look at that rich green. It's definitely a different shade than this Pelican Olivine. And I just love that. And we're going to dip this in here. And here we go with Black Forest. And this is by Franklin, spelled it wrong, Christoph, if I can spell. And what I like about Franklin Christoph's ink so much is the pH balance on their inks. They make sure that they're between a 7 and a 14, I believe, which is great to use for any kind of fountain pen. Can you see that? Look at that. Definitely different colors in your greens. So you're definitely getting a different variety in your greens. The last green that I absolutely love to write in my journals, or even a personal letter, but generally I don't use it as a professional letter because of the sheening in it and because of the color in it. This is by Royer and Klinger. It's called Alt Goldgrün, and this is a greenish gold, but I absolutely am in love with the color. I just love to write with it and just stare at what I wrote because of the beautiful shading and the shimmer of this lovely color. If you can see that, look at that. I absolutely love that with a passion. And here we go. Dip that in there. And Klinger. I'm spelling that right. I don't think I did, but that's okay. And this is Alt Gold Grün. And that is absolutely beautiful. Let's close this so we won't have any mishaps. And here is that shade. So there is definitely a difference in all of these colors. That is absolutely beautiful, and I absolutely love writing with all three of them. There's one more color that I recently purchased that I want to give a try. I got this, but I don't know if I like it or not, so I do want to give it a try. It's the Robert Oyster River of Fire. So we're gonna see if I want to actually purchase this ink color. So I love that you can get samples from Goulet pens. So here we go. We're gonna give this a try. We're gonna sit this over here so definitely so you won't spill it all over the place. And we'll use this in right here. Actually, this color reminds me of Black Forest. Actually, it is almost just like Black Forest. So we're gonna close this. That looks just like Black Forest. Almost identical. Nope, it's just a shade darker. So I think I'll just stick with my Black Forest instead of purchasing this because they are so close that I really don't see much of a difference in that color. Yeah, I'll let you take a look at it for yourself to see if you see any kind of difference in there. But that definitely, maybe it's a shade darker than Black Forest, but it's a little too close for my liking in reference to the Black Forest. We will label it though so that I can remember it for later. And this is called, let's see what is this called? It's Robert Oyster. I do like the way that writes, and I like the way that shines though. And it is the River of Fire. Okay, look at that shimmer, if you can see that. Okay, these are three lovely greens that I enjoy writing with, and I've been writing with for, well, the Alt Goldgren I have, and it's smeared just a little bit. The Alt Goldgren I've been writing for maybe just about a week or so. Every day in my journal, I've decided that I would use that. I feel drawn to it. Thank you for watching Writer Always Write. Today, I've shown you some lovely green inks that I enjoy writing in my journal with. I usually like to switch out the colors in my journal from week to week, sometimes from day to day. I do multi-journal. Some people like to just write in one journal, but I enjoy writing different thoughts in different journals, or different quotes in one journal while I write thoughts in another, or poetry in one journal, etc. Some people may not like that, but that's just me. I have made a nice little mess of my hands here that I'll have to clean up, but it was fun doing this video. Feel free to leave a comment. I do enjoy hearing from you, and I hope you join me again for my next video.